Hi everybody, it's Nancy from Nancy's Hooked on Crochet. Hope everybody's having a wonderful August. August is here now, and I have some things to look forward to. Well, we don't really need hats where I live, but I have my sons are coming to visit soon from New York, and they need hats in the winter, so I started working on some hats. Well, this I think is going to be for my son's girlfriend, the cowl, and the hat. So I've showed you. This was like a whip last video, and I showed it to you, and I finally completed it, and pretty happy with my first cowl. I've made hats before. The hat's really comfortable. It's thick and warm, and it's a little, a little big, but if it's windy, you want to have that extra thickness. I I did get a bunch of this kind of yarn. It's like, I'll show you. I had bought all different colors of the Hometown USA at one of the Walmarts near me, and I paid 75 cents each. So I had some of these already. I had bought some at a Salvation Army. And then I found more at the Walmart, brand new, So nobody ever used it. It was brand new, the ones I found at the Salvation Army. And I paid $1. And these I paid 75 cents. And so I have some purple and like a kind of a teal, dark green color. I have some black, I have some white, I have some red. Anyway, I'm going to be making hats. And I also want to make some washcloths too, because maybe sooner. But I'm going to do some hats before the kids get here. And hopefully I'll be sending them on their way with some crochet items. I know my son's girlfriend's looking forward to getting the poncho that I made him. Anyway, I wanted to show you this. And I think I just didn't sew the buttons on perfectly straight. I could have done a better job, but otherwise it came out pretty nice, and a lot of people like how it looks. It's got a lot of texture. So I definitely would try this again. And so I did pick up some more buttons this week. I'm going to take the hat off because I'm starting to die here. It's so hot. I got a lamp on. Oh, and take this hat off. I'm going to show you some other hats that I made. Ooh. Anyway, so the buttons work. Somebody else was saying that they made one and they just sewed the buttons on so you put it over your head. Oh, it's this long. So I guess it's like it's almost a scarf. I wouldn't mind making a scarf. Years ago, I used to buy these scarves that had a little slit on one side, and then you could put it through, and it would stay on good. Because when I liked that I didn't have to worry about it coming off or excuse me, I had a tickle in my throat. And then I also got a deal on this Red Heart with Love yarn, and I bought a lot. I got a lot of gray. So I made this hat. It's not that heavy. It's not that warm. So maybe I should have doubled it. I should have taken two. I'm going to try a different hat. I think it's going to be heavier with the same yarn, because I definitely want to make a few black and gray. I have a lot of black Red Heart with Love and gray Red Heart with Love. So I want to make sure that these kids get some nice hats. Because I know that they walk outside a lot. They don't have cars because they live in the city. So they take mass transit a lot. Or Uber. Occasionally they take Uber. Anyway, so this hat came out cute. I actually made my sister a hat. I followed the same video. And hers looked, more girl. I thought this is definitely going to be good for a guy or a girl. And it's pretty comfortable. It's just not super warm. So I definitely want to make some more hats that are warmer than this. It doesn't have to be as thick as the thick. This isn't the super thick anyway. Anyway, so that's that. And I had this much yarn left from that hat, so there's still a lot of yarn here. Okay, let's see. I just made this hat with that. Oops, what I do with it? With this yarn, with the Hometown USA. This one came with much less yards than the Cowls. The same kind of yarn. It has like a mixture of a silver gray and a black in it. Looks nice. It's definitely good for a guy too. It's a little big, and it's warm, very warm. It's like really thick right here where your ears are. So I lived in New York. I like my ears to be really warm. So I definitely think that this will keep them warm, especially if they don't really wait at the corners anymore. They have an app, so they kind of know like if the bus is coming or not. And they used to live like right off the corner of the bus stop, but they moved recently. So I guess, they can time it pretty well. So I have to stand outside as long as I used to do. So I also finished a couple of shawls. Not these. These I made a while ago. But I made one with the same pattern as this. This is the cake and candle shawl. And I made another one. My friend wanted a brown shawl, and I showed. So I did the same stitch. This was from Stasia.com, and I think something with shells. I really like the stitch. I really love it. This was a shawl in the ball. And anyway, so I made this brown shawl, and I really wanted to find a number 3, like what they call, I think they call it a sport yarn or a DK yarn. I'm learning still. I'm still not no way near an expert. I'm just getting a little better at my crocheting. I'm in a learning process here. Anyway, I'll be delivering her this shawl tomorrow. This is why I had to do the video today, because I wanted to show you all her shawl. So she wanted it for the fall. So it has the same pattern as this one. Wait. So you can see the shells. See? I mean, it's heavy. It's a number 4. I could not find this color in a lighter weight yarn. It would have been like warm enough. And like she's definitely, like I found her, it was Karen Simply Soft had a brown, but it was a different kind of color. Like this is more like a dark chocolate, and that one was more like a milk chocolate color. She didn't like the color. It was kind of like the color of cocoa, I guess, a lighter brown. And she wanted a dark brown to go with clothes that she wears. Okay. Anyway, I'm happy I'm done with the brown, because brown, dark colors are difficult to work with. Oh. Anyway, now I got to fold it back up again. Here, I'll show it to you a little better. If you follow me on Instagram, see? It's plenty long on me, on my arms. Okay? And my friend isn't as tall as I am. She's a lot smaller than me, body-wise. She's a lot thinner. So it's going to be plenty big for her. I bought the Karen Pound with Love, and, one second, let's toss this over there. And I was getting really close to the end. I was debating whether to do another row, and I only have this much left. And it was getting all knotted up. And then when I put it on my shoulders and saw how long it was on my arms, and I said, good, I'm done. So I don't think I have enough here for a hat or anything. But I bought this a while ago. She mentioned she wanted a brown shawl, and I had made like a Virus Meets Granny and a Virus for her, a black one and a white one, now the brown one. So I had gotten it on sale. But it's pretty heavy. Well, it'll keep her warm in the fall. We don't get much cold weather here, but I'm from New York, so I'm not as cold as other people from Florida. It gets a little cold down here, and they're colder than I am. Anyway, then there was another lady that I had met when I went to this ministry, like ladies ministry meeting, and I brought this shawl, and it was really, the air conditioning was really cold, and I wasn't that cold that day. And this other lady, she's kind of new to my church, so she was freezing, so I let her wear it, and then she said she wanted one. First, she wanted the same colors, and I was like, great, because I have more of this yarn. I mean, it probably wouldn't come out exactly the same because you know how this was a mandala cake, so it could have like ran out differently. But then she said she wanted a black and white. So I tried to find, again, I could find a number 3 yarn in the white, but I can't find the number 3 yarn in the black. But I did find a different yarn. Well, oh, let me find it. Give me a second. I found a different yarn that's thinner than that yarn. It's not as, because it's got a lot more yardage, so it's definitely, let me show it to you now. Well, she wanted black and white, so I had to kind of like make my own, decide where I was going to put black and where I was going to put white. Uh-oh. I just found the thread that I forgot to sew in. It's a good thing I opened it up. I'm going to have to fix that. So I started with the black. I figured, you know, the black gets on your neck. I figured that's better, like maybe white will get dirty. So we got black, white, black, white, black, white at the bottom. And this is the cake and candle shawl. And it's definitely not as heavy as the other one, as the brown one. So now I have to remember where that, 1 second. I gotta fix that. Anyway, so that's all my finished objects. Right now I don't have anything in the works because I just finished that hat, the big bulky gray one. And I don't know. I might look for something to do tonight or maybe just wait till tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'll have church and then I'll have, I think the kids are coming over. We're going to do a little barbecue, so I don't think I'll be doing any crocheting till really like tomorrow night or maybe tonight. Anyway, so I want to make more cowls, so I picked up some. I had picked up a bit. I bought a bag of buttons like last time I showed you all. And it has silver, white, and black. And a lot of them are small. I mean, for the cowls, you need like a 1-inch button. Some of them are weird. I think some of them are too masculine. I don't know. I mean, I guess silver's okay. When you have, there's these gold ones. Kind of weird. I'm not sure if it goes this way. I think it goes this way. I thought buttons were cheap. Years ago, my grandmother had so many buttons. I think my sister snagged them up. And they have these. These are too small. You know, they have those little emblems on them. Anyway, there's some clear ones. I think, and a lot of white. I guess I could use white buttons on a cowl if it looks nice. I don't know. But I also picked up these. It says meadow flowers, hand washable. It says organic elements, and they're wood. And they have like, you can't really see it. There's like a little print on there. I don't think you could see it. I got this at Walmart. And you have, I think there's 8 in here. So at least there's 8 and they're all the same. So I could use that. And then I saw this. So there's like 2 of each in here. But a lot of the cowls you put 3 buttons on. And you want to put 3 of the same button on there. So I have to buy more. I got 3. I did not buy any yarn today. Oh. I didn't buy any yarn. Well, I did buy yarn this week. Let me see, 1 second. I'll show you the picture. Since I still don't know how to like add pictures into my videos. And when my sons come to visit me, I'm going to put my son to work. He's going to help me a little bit. I'm trying to find the picture. Well, I found some more yarn when I went back to this other Walmart. It still had some 75-cent bulky yarn. That same one I made the hat with. And I snagged me up a few. I got to stop buying yarn. I actually I ordered the shawl and the ball. They had a big sale. And I ordered like a week ago. And still has not shipped. I still have not got an email. It's over a week. I guess everybody and their mother has ordered that yarn. I mean, I really like it. I like how it came out in shawl. And with the shipping, it came out to $2.50 each. And so I got 2 of 5 different colors. I figured I could make, oops, no wait, was it 10? I don't know. I think I got 5. I got like 5 different colors. So I could either make smaller shawls or I could make, big shawls. I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to take a break from making shawls. I want to find that picture of the yarn that I bought. Where is it? Of course, I can't find it right away. I know I posted. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. I got a lot done this week. I mean, it was 2 weeks ago they said they wanted those shawls, so I did the hat and the cowl and those 2 things, and then I didn't do the other 2 hats until after I finished the shawls. I really definitely want to do different things. I don't really want to, keep doing the same shawls, different colors over and over and over again. I get bored. I'm getting bored. I want to learn new things. So I mean, I've been watching a lot of different, tutorials and trying to decide what I want to do next. I actually have some yarn I bought on sale, and I want to make something for my grandson. So that's one thing. I'm looking for it here. Well, I'm on Instagram, by the way. I don't know if you can see it. Well, that's the yarn I got. So some of them were 75 cents and some of them were $1. I've got to stop going there. I think I'm good for a while. Unless somebody wants to pay me enough money and they want some kind of special yarn, I'm going to try not to buy any more yarn this month. I mean, I'm going to be getting my shawl and a ball, and I got a whole load of yarn. I mean, I wasn't like this before I started watching all my YouTube friends, and then they started saying they were getting deals on yarn and stuff like that. I didn't have that much yarn in the house. I had found some. I was looking for deals. I had found some a while back at the Salvation Army, and I got a load of teal and orange a while ago, and I did make a big blanket for my grandson, and I still have a ton of teal, so eventually maybe I'll try another granny blanket because I have a lot of different colors. I don't know. I really don't like putting the squares together, so I'm not really dying to do a blanket because it's hot here, and I don't want to sleep with one of them. I have one blanket in my living room now that I made. So that's what's been going on. I wanted to show you what I made before I gave it to the owners. I just shipped out the poncho to my friend. And I have one other object here. Besides these 2 shawls, I have another shawl for somebody that I bought. I made a shawl from the yarn that I bought at Hobby Lobby, the one that had alpaca in it. and it has a lot of colors, and she wanted it. I'm still waiting to go. So hoping I'll get the go ahead soon. That's all. But I'm not really interested in selling online yet. I don't really have enough stuff, and I still want to try a lot of different things. So, and that's about it. I guess I'm boring. I did go to Walmart today, and I got the buttons, but I didn't see any yarn I had to have today. I mean, I'd like to try. I saw a lot of new yarns, and they look really nice, but I have so much, too much. So I decided I could wait. I saw like the Ferris wheel, and I saw some pretty sparkly yarns. New ones. There's just, I guess, the options are endless. And that's the story. Anyway, I'm glad you stopped by. Hopefully you lasted this long. And I appreciate you coming and watching the video. And I've been watching a few other people's videos this week. I enjoy that myself, especially when I'm crocheting. So often I'm crocheting and I'm watching you all on the TV in the living room. I have it set up to be on the big screen, but then you can't see the comments. And then I heard somebody was just saying today that there's an issue with going live on your laptop. I never went live, but a lot of my friends here who have YouTube channels have been going live on their laptops or maybe on their phones. I heard that you can't go live on your phone unless you have like a certain amount of subscribers. Not that I want to go live, but I just heard there's some new policy. One of my friends said she has to get like special software. She could go on her cell phone, but she can't go on her laptop now. So I guess there's so many people going live. Maybe they want to make it more difficult. No, they want to make it more difficult. But I would have tried it, but now it's like too late because I'm not going out and buying any software. All right. Well, I'm happy you came by. I'm going to sew in that one thread that I missed on that shawl. I thought I had them all. See, you got to be so careful. And then I'm going to like fold it all up nice for tomorrow and take the two of them to church with me for my two friends at church that wanted shawls. And that's all. I hope they enjoy them. They love them. And then I'll be doing hats, I think. Hats and cowls and maybe some washcloths I'm planning to make this week. And we'll see. Maybe I'll run into something else I want to try. I do have some other yarn that I had bought that I really, really want to use, but maybe I'll wait till the following week because I don't really want to start another shawl right now. I really don't like to start too many things. I kind of like doing one at a time, but this was the first time I had like a few, multiple items going at the same time. I know I could do it. I mean, I started the brown shawl first. Then I decided, let me knock out the white and black and white one. And then I went to that. And in the middle of it, I started the cowl. So, I put plenty of time into everything. So then I finished the black and white one, and then I went back to the brown one. Thank God it's all done. I really like to finish. I don't want anything laying around. I figure I'll forget what I was doing. Okay then. Well, if you care to subscribe, I'd be greatly appreciated. I also do have an Instagram. I mean, if anybody does crocheting, I always follow them back. And I do have a page on Facebook now, and I just post my stuff. So, I mean, a lot of my friends have followed me, like my page. And, I'm not looking to do any groups. A lot of people like to do groups. I don't think I'm starting any groups. But, okay, well, tell me what you're doing. I'm going to be checking out your pages, your YouTube channels and seeing what you're doing. I've definitely been watching. And have a great weekend. We've been having terrible rain here all day. Our electric went off like 3 times just like an hour ago. So I'm glad my video is still rolling and I still have power. So I'm gonna get this uploaded. Okay, and then I'm gonna go have some 6 o'clock. It's time for dinner. Gonna go find something to eat. So good to see you again, and I hope you liked my finished objects, and that's it. Have a great day.